playmaker for Liquid, and he has to be very active. Whereas I feel like it's a bit easier for Roger to play this game, which is why we see
What is this gank? Liquid, they smoke up at the bounty rune earlier, and we actually have all three of them just sitting on top of mid. They get the early first blood, and they go ahead and TP into the safe lane. What a clown. I mean, like, you don't really miss anything. I don't think Miracle missed a CS. He got it. Top lane, they're actually trying for it with the Enchantress now. The Witch Doctor does cause some issues for any Enchantress gank with a paralyzing cast. Nice play from Seneko, just denying his own creep, making sure Miracle doesn't get any bounty out of that.
Yeah, and NaVi is one of those teams that like plays the double 4 or something similar to that anyways.
Yeah, just heavy double boning. Matamba Man is not going to be living for long. I like the fact that we did play that pretty far back on the SM, just making sure we weren't going to I think Seneko, I'm not wrong there, he threw both rock shards right at the same time. That doubling up may have actually cost them the kill.
Matamba Man mid again. They're going to get GH.
Well. He's going to die as well.
Yeah. He's trying to give it to Dendi.
Yeah.
Nice. They won the dual lane. It's like I said though, it's hard to kill Miracle. Like, he's got a bunch of stick charges. You're not gonna commit to it. He's just gonna get rocket
Link phase presence of the rocket barrage as well as the missiles.
4 stones.
4 stones being thrown down.
Wait, what was it like? Then cast the first stone. He who would without
sin cast the first stone.
Well, he cast a lot of those.
He's an absolute flawless player apparently.
Is there any stacks in Ancients for Liquid? New Nether Toxin, yeah. But the fact that they weren't able to stack at all is a little bit concerning for me.
They're gonna get an easy kill here on the Enchantress, and they do have the missile onto General as well, so they can still pursue with the Maledict. They can get some decent damage on him, but certainly not enough to really threaten him.
He's getting a little bit low.
Yeah, maybe. GH just keeps on laying onto him, and it looks like that Fate Bolt was going to be enough. At the same time, though, they killed Matamba Man again. I know Matamba Man, sacrificial core and all that. We talked a lot about that for Team Liquid, winning TI. That was a big part of their playstyle, but it feels like, especially on a Viper, you can't be sacrificed this much, right?
Dude, I'm looking right now at a level 7 Razor versus a level 4 DK. It's so rough. It's rough out there. All right, how do you live here, Roger?
All right, he snowballs onto GH, trying to get a little bit farther away from Matamba Man. He does have the backup of Seneko, actually blocking GH in long enough for Dendi to be able to come up and clean up that kill. Not only does he live, he managed to get a kill.
Gyro is going to be a beast in this game.
Okay.
They just don't have a save for him, and the more that the other 2 lanes get slowed down, it kind of just hurts your overall game flow, right?
Matamba Man, beautiful body blocking here from Roger, plus the ensnare coming down from the Enchantress. Still not going to be enough, though, as the Matamba Man is going to be able to live through that barely. Dendi is actually going to have the paralyzing cast bounce back to him, and Miracle closing the distance there. They even got the extra poison out from Matamba Man to make sure to slow him down. Double kill from Miracle. What a good rotation. They needed something like that because this laning phase was not going so hot for Liquid. They needed something to offset all of that.
Right? They just out-team fight other teams. That's kind of what they know. When you think of Liquid and you think of these like crazy comebacks, the reason why it'll...
Get the shards! Oh, good try. That was cute, but... Oh, get Ancient denied!
That would have been... Roger. But the way that they make these comebacks often, like when you historically think about them, it's because they're willing to...
His top back really slowed down that damage on a Matamba Man. And it looks like he had a lot of more charges as well.
Look at that cast cube goes over.
Oh, and Deja Vu. Apparently we're going to have another snowball into the mid lane, but this one looks a little bit better for NaVi. They shouldn't have any troubles just being able to kill Kuro, as they've already killed Matamba Man, and there's no rotations coming out from Liquid. NaVi strike back in the mid lane.
Do we get a replay of that one?
Time to wrap around behind them, and they're going to have the opportunity to get that call down now. Dendi taking a lot of magic damage already. He's extremely slowed down. Does have the Maledict on him, so he should end up dying here. Kill ends up going to Kuro.
Now there's 5 heroes mid for Liquid again.
Yeah, they brought Mind Control, who still had his dragon form, so despite being denied that safe lane tower, he's going to get an even more important one, mid-tier 1.
Yeah, that's massive. And NaVi, I mean, they over-rotated and kind of outthought themselves there, but this is often how Liquid comes back into these games, is like these improbable 5-mans where you just don't expect it. They do it a lot faster than some teams. And it just kind of keeps you off your pace. Because NaVi, the thing about them and what keeps them like consistent is they're a pace-setting team. Matamba Man gonna die.
Beautiful setup once again. Man, the patience there. Just holding on to the invis, knowing he was going to get into some sort of clutch scenario.
They're still getting kills though on the other side. And this Gyrocopter is getting really farmed. Like, if it wasn't for that, he's 6-0-2 right now. If it wasn't for that, like, NaVi would be winning this game. But Liquid's going for these 5-mans, and
did he actually just push himself a little bit farther with the ice shards? So, man, that's brilliant.
General's gonna go down as, look again, like it's the fact that they're willing to commit all 3 cores to one area, and Navi's not. And so NaVi is consistently just getting kicked off. As alright, he's really good at that, but that Navi didn't matter.
They still have the playmaking supports.
Yeah.
It seems so, even though they're showing 3 cores in one lane.
And all in for this tower. And if I'm Liquid, I would try to fight this one.
NaVi's already going to find the initiation. They're going to try and get an easy kill on the GH before the rest of Liquid can be here. But it takes a little while, and now Mind Control is here, looking for the opening, unable to get onto the SF. A little bit farther down, we do have Curling, a lot of damage into that Razor. Crystallize, he's definitely going down, especially the homing missile chasing him down. Should be enough to be able to get that kill. Batrider is able to fly over the river and keep himself alive. Our SF did not go down. That perilous situation up against Dragonite, but neither did Mind Control. So in the where I keep on seeing is every single time Mind Control is the one who keeps on pushing the towers, and he'll be the one person who team needs to defend while the rest of his team actually makes the rotation. So he's simultaneously threatening the side lane while still being able to use that Dragon Force to team fight. Nice, no, Roger.
Alright, so like for every cool shards that I see him hit, I see him hit one of those.
This could be a really good fight. Okay, it's not, but still, they can get the initiation here. Right as Liquid's breaking up hard, they're going to go for the Viper first. A tough kill to get immediately, but they do have the pure damage coming out from Seneko and the heavy physical damage out from the Razor. GH is also going to be dying on the side as he attempted to keep on pushing out that top lane, meaning he will be another victim to NaVi's smoke gank. Very successful one at that. NaVi can turn it into a mid-tower push.
Has Arcane Rune, he's gonna kill it
disastrous. They've already lost the Enchantress, but it's sacrificial death to make sure they do manage to pick up the Aegis. Crystallize does have the Force Staff up in time to be able to get out of the pit. Liquid are not going to be able to find that big.
They all have like mobility. Like Rana has leap. Lina has incredible boost speed. Is Dendy just gonna lose the Aegis?
Apparently. How did they know he was here? I saw them running back to mid.
Wow. That's fantastic for Liquid. They're going to be really happy about that.
Yeah, certainly. They've got a BKB finish up for the Dragonite. They can actually...
Well, that Dragonite's really farmed now.
Yeah, he's become a problem. Matamba, man! This is violent.
Whatever, man. Joke's on you guys. Corrosive skin.
Just wait till my big brother Miracle hears about this.
Get him, dude.
Yeah.
Like, once is he getting a BKB? He should get a BKB next.
Yeah. Oh, no. Blink. Initiation. Telekinesis coming out from
They
GH.
might just go high ground here.
You take off like that? Sure. No, Mind Control.
They don't have Viper, but like, no offense, but...
Look at the top of man building a Blade Mail.
I love you, but...
He's like, now it's not just corrosive skin, it's Blade Mail as well.
That he's been a part of is when, like, he gets caught on and the corrosive...
Yeah. Snowball. Gonna come out from Roger here. Boss there is gonna be the call down out from who they actually grab to the gyrocopter. Maybe they can get the damage to burst him down, but they're just not getting it fast enough. They actually get stunned up too much by the telekinesis. But a block out for the guy shards. That's beautiful. See if they can run down Miracle here. It's so important for them to lay the damage into it, but Dendy just couldn't get into a position. Mind Control put himself forward to be able to stop that. Crystallize is gonna end up going down to Matamba Man, and Dendy is on the retreat. But again, you do have GH keeping pace with that Blink Dagger. Step by step, Roger finally does end up going down. And Seneko drops as well from the Matamba Man, but it does allow Dendy to be able to escape.
I need a replay of that, for sure.
That was really frantic. But when we had that Ice Shards blocking in Miracle, he put himself on that ass.
Okay.
And he went ahead and stunned him, taking away a lot of their damage. They're going to be able to find General here, and this is now potentially NaVi crumbling as they're going to lose their tier 3 and are still going to have to take a 4 versus 5 if they want to protect their racks, and that just doesn't seem possible.
Yeah, I don't know how the DK caught up either. Remember, Mind Control was like 4 levels behind the Razor, and now he's got like the second most farm on his team.
I mean, the big thing is that Razor can't stay in the lane forever, right?
Yeah.
So he had to rotate out as soon as he did.
Mind Control just kept moving around every time he had DK more. Oh, here's the jump.
Oh, the jump in. BKB. They're going to leave loose that ultimate. It's so much damage. They've almost brought down Miracle, but still not enough. Now he gets off the BKB and all that magic damage is going to be for naught. Miracle is unstoppable in this team fight. With just half HP, they can't turn on him can't put any physical damage onto him. They take down 2. They only pick up a Rubik there. Now they find extra initiation. They manage to jump onto the Bat Rider. Miracle chasing him down with the Rocket Barrage. The cast just keeps on bouncing. Beyond godlike triple goal for Miracle. See if they can make it a quad kill.
Mind Control takes that one, but NaVi on the back foot. They're going to call GG. 29 minutes into the game, 16k gold lead is what Liquid ends with, 25-14. But fairly straightforward game. I mean, it looked a little bit weird from the laning phase, but after that,
yeah. So
nicely. That should help. First blood. No more. What is this? Warriors of the wood.
Radiant are scanning.
Who uproots me? Now is the moment of your disempowerment.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
My demons welcome me.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The seeds of fortune.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
has happened.
Just running in. Telekinesis. Mike Control's like, oh, you want to fight? We can fight. I'll go ahead and duel you. We could really have a man fight here. He's easily going to lose his life, but they managed to get the Earth Spirit on the same side. So
That was so weird.
that was
Seneko
really
was not a
weird.
part of those plans.
Seneko, yeah, NaVi had an entirely different idea of what to do about Dota here, and unfortunately Roger has the wrong idea.
You were not.
All your blood sours.
That was.
Deep roll in. Immediate snowball though, preventing the stun, preventing the silence from GH. They're going to be able to get a really good ice shards in. Here comes the ice blast, so they do have to play a little bit back. Dendy trying to dodge as much as he can, turns around, gets the kill, backs up a little bit further, but the rest of his team is here. They're able to swarm a Man, and now catches Kuro on the other side of the river as well, pulls him back in. They go straight for Roshan.
Go Roche right now.
This is a great situation.
They fired into the pit.
Yeah.
They didn't find anything. There's no Roche.
Yeah, but it's a little bit too late. Miracle's going to be caught here. Crystallized only 2 seconds stun, so they need another stun to be able to combo one here. Miracle can't be allowed to get off the Sunder. He gets it off, tries to get off the Shrine, but fortunately Dendy just does way too much damage. But as a result, they do lose their Rubik now. They're still trying to catch extra heroes. Good play from Roger, man. These shards are so on. Okay.
And giving up your role to somebody is like essentially you're not. Oh, they're gonna go
that is
nice. And of course, this is the importance. This alone highlights the importance of our team that I care about.
my own personal.
Exactly, and I think that's so cool. And it's hard not to follow a leader that's
Yeah, I think. Oh boy, this is getting nasty. They gotta be careful. Miracle almost dies. The snowball comes in. He needs to be able to get off a center of some sort. He actually managed to get the kill with a double damage, and they can still finish off this Roshan. NaVi gotta get into the pit now. Miracle finish it off. Dendy lets loose the ultimate. They pull back in, but Dendy drops low. Mind control almost finished him off with the ice blast coming in. They're looking to be eliminated from. They manage to get the duel. Takes down Dendy. Loses all his souls. Miracle. He stays alive through all of that. Picks up the Aegis. Doesn't even lose it. Like 8 souls or something.
yeah, it looks like a balloon deflating.
Oh, this is gonna be nasty. An ice blast on the Crystallize. Oh dear.
He's ticking down like
Tick, tick, tick. The urn and the ice blast is gonna finish him off. Kuro, he's maybe gonna die here. General couldn't quite finish him off. Snowball, see if he can get a good ice shards. Roger, no, he doesn't even try for it. Immediately starts backing up. They do have to steal from Seneko. Got pressed the attack onto Tuss. May have actually helped out his ally. The roll in, as a result, ends up hitting Dendy in the back line. NaVi, can they turn and fight it all, or are they just gonna get run over by Liquid here? What a solid kick from GH into the back line. Both the Rubik and the SF. The rest of Liquid can try and get there, but unfortunately, they were too slowed down by turning on the Tusk as well as the Furion, netting themselves those kills, but lose out on the SF as a result. Still, though, Big Bad Miracles here with the Terror Blade. They're gonna go for the tier 2 and just push straight to high ground.
And Liquid, they're just turning on the burners now.
Yeah.
Like this is, it happens so quick, 0 to 100. At one point, NaVi, a very comfortable 2K. They want a pretty dominant fight in that mid lane, but Liquid just bounce it back. They take Roshan for themselves, and look at this, with just a 3K gold lead, they're able to immediately go for the high ground at just 18 minutes in. You slow down one hero, doesn't matter. Latuma this time has a good game. Seneko just dies to duel. How much duel damage is there?
They've got a lot.
And they have not had soul.
He doesn't have the Blink Tagger. I hadn't seen it yet.
So I gotta say.
Kuro, boom. That's going to be a snowball roll in. It looks like they should be able to quickly burst down that one hero. Microtrol actually gets tossed to the other side of the shards, pulled right back in by Crystallize. But still, Microtrol is too damn tanky. He's got the armlet toggling as well, managed to keep himself alive. And Roger actually running into Miracle there. He's got to run himself way out of there. What a beautiful ice shards. Actually still going to go from the top of man here. Dendy threatening the ultimate, but seeing the rest of Liquid back off, doesn't go for it. Oh no! What a nuke! He actually managed to come in and take 2! Oh man, Mind Control with the quick reactions there, getting that kind of play. Actually, Miracle still gonna fight this one out, actually just killing Roger with a reflection by itself. You can see the damage doing it
against the
SF.
Like, this is why you like playing this kind of matchup. Like, it's so nice against the SF. The SF has to just run away at every time.
Dire structures.
And this will be a repeat of wow, there's the initiation from GH, but Crystallize is still able to get off a couple of spells there. Stuns onto Mind Control, big time nuke onto Miracle as well. What a good steal from Seneko, getting that press the attack. Looks like with the pull in, they might be able to finish off this Terror Blade, try and get him. Yes, they finally take him down. NaVi have a chance to be able to take this still. Pull in. Oh, what a good play from GH, kicking back Matamba Man to safety. They're still going to try for this one. Unfortunately, Mind Control was able to blink ahead of the shards there. Hey, duel. They need to get the shrine out, but the Ice Blast coming in. Good idea, General, but it just wasn't quite enough. The turnaround silence onto Rubik. GH hoping to be able to get that kill. Rolls past him instead, but Meteor Hammer onto two. Kuro, the genius. He knew it all along. He saw this opportunity come. Then he tried to let loose the ultimate. GH cuts that down. He denies the ulti. Oh, Seneko, he doesn't even make it out. It's a wipe.
Miracle was dead, everyone was half HP. And then Liquid just, they put the burners on and they outplayed them so hard. Mind control debates on the side. Look at the easy pickup. Can we watch that again? Like, I don't care what happens in the next 30 seconds. It's irrelevant. They've gotten racks. Matama Man's dead. That's life.
Some man knows that life very well. Hey, maybe he's not. Good kick from GH again with the save. Mind control also there, and he managed to get the duel with the Ice Blast. They're going to be able to bring down Crystallize. Mind control is just a beast right now. And now it's just going to be running over NaVi. That's it. Oh, man.
Yeah, that was... The thing is, if we weren't 100% sure how it's going to work, there's no